Today is National PTSD Awareness Day. One of the reasons I'm trying to bring David Goggins to the Rio Grande Valley December 13th is, he talks a lot about PTSD. The main reason is there's a crisis here in the valley, obesity and diabetes, and he can talk about coming down from like 297 pounds down to 175 pounds and doing what he does, running these ultra races. But a big part of it was getting handle on his subconscious mind, which is what you're battling when you're dealing with PTSD. There's like 4 ways to change your subconscious programming. Repetition, doing something 21 to 66 days will create a habit, but that's like it takes a lot of willpower to do that. The other is guided hypnosis. Then there's self-hypnosis, where you're doing it for yourself. And just all hypnosis is getting your conscious mind and subconscious mind focus on the same thing at the same time in theta brainwave, which is like right before you fall asleep or right when you get up in the morning. So that when you're sitting in, it takes the mystery out of, the voodoo out of hypnosis. I've been hypnosis a bunch of times, helped me pass my real estate license exam in California, my real estate broker's license exam in California, my life and health license the first time, the Series 6 and 63 and 65 licenses. I took them each like twice and then sat in hypnosis and passed them. So it just was for me to be able to take all that information that I had been taught and get it out of my mind. Where with that before hypnosis, I just had too many distractions. It actually helped me quiet my subconscious mind, which I didn't realize was happening then. I understand it now. I'm reading currently in Judges, and I'm reading about Samson. And so God, an angel of God, which when you ever hear in the Bible it says an angel of God, it's God. An angel of God came to Samson's mother, who was barren, told her, not to drink any wine or anything like that, and to eat healthy, and she would have a son that would save Israel. Israel was in bondage under the Philistines. And so then right away, boom, he's an adult, right? Oh yeah, don't touch his hair. Leave his hair alone. All right. And he wanted a Philistine girlfriend. And he went to his father, told me, his father was like, don't you want any of the Jewish girls? And so you can tell at that point he got spoiled. He was, he was divine. He was created by God, right? God, made him a miracle baby, right? And so he got spoiled. He got his way a lot. You can tell by that. Okay, so he gets this Philistine wife, and then he creates a riddle, and he's got he makes a wager with these Philistines, right, about getting them, providing all this stuff, and then he fights a lion, kills a lion, and the lion, bees colonize inside the dead lion and make honey. So he creates this riddle, all right, and then he ends up. She gets him to tell her the answer to the riddle. She tells them, right? And he gets mad, says, you wouldn't be able to pull that plow without my heifer, right? And he kills him, right? And then they come after him, and they actually put pressure on other Jews to go after him, and they bring him in. If he promises, they had to promise him they wouldn't kill him if he surrendered himself. And then he breaks these bonds like they're straw, and then he just wipes them out, grabs the jaw of an ass and just 1,000 of them, wipes them out, right? Okay, so here's what God did. God took somebody who was totally in their subconscious and used that as a tool, as a weapon, right? And it was not good for the Philistines, right? So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Now I'm reading this other book about words, using your words, and it talks a lot about using your subconscious. You have to, through repetition, that whole thing. Oh yeah. So you got repetition, hypnosis, guided hypnosis, and then Psych K, which is basically intentionally, intentionally using excitement, a high emotion, to change your consciousness, to change your subconscious thinking. Okay, it happens in PTSD. Trauma is that catalyst. You learn those lessons like right now, right? When you're in a violent, hostile situation, you don't have to relearn that lesson, but it stays with you the rest of your life. Okay, so you can do that in another way with emotions like joy, gratitude, love. Okay, those emotions. Just saying those words I'm learning in this book, just saying those words elevate your emotions, right? And elevate your, change your expectations, change everything, get your brain going in a different direction. If you lose your keys and you talk to yourself and say, I can't find them, your ears hear